Y si son víctimas, vamos a ayudarle para su caso.
Dices que estas son indicaciones.
Talking to a bunch of victims to see if they're, talking to a bunch of people to see if they're
Sí,
victims.
muchas veces, en la mayoría de las veces, cuando nosotros encontramos un candado afuera de una puerta, es porque alguien no quiere que las personas adentro salgan. Y en la mayoría de esos casos, esas personas son víctimas de abuso sexual o de human trafficking, que también es abuso sexual.
Un poquito de la operación, muchos cuartos, muchos policías.
Sí, los oficiales están yendo cuarto a cuarto para ver
They're going
si
room
hay
to
alguien
room.
adentro escondido o para sacar víctimas, digamos que hay víctimas adentro. Y eso toma tiempo. Le queremos agradecer a los ciudadanos de San Antonio que por su paciencia, que ya sabemos que aquí Redmond es una calle muy ocupada y estamos ocupando una carril, un
It's a busy street.
Yeah, I don't
¿Qué
know.
es lo que puede confrontar los dueños de aquí? Me estabas diciendo que están...
Sí, la oficina del City Attorney está aquí. Y ya cuando todo está seguro van a entrar a ver si hay violaciones de ordenanzas de la ciudad. Y los dueños de ese edificio pueden ser muchos, van a haber muchos violaciones que tienen que explicar por qué hacen y qué van a hacer para corregirlo.
Estabas diciendo que la ciudad entró aquí porque había muchas llamadas.
Sí, de la ciudad, de nosotros, de SAPD,
So there's been a bunch of calls.
Miles de llamadas.
They said I think he said they've had thousands of calls about this hotel. Let me put up the article here. This is they're going from room to room to room. Okay, who knows how long it's going to take? Room to room to room. Sorry about the talking Spanish, but they're going from room to room to room, investigating. Because there's just been this massive amount of calls about possible sex trafficking. Let me read the article here to pull up more information. They're saying over the past year, they've generated thousands. That's crazy. It's kind of odd, too, that it takes thousands of calls. Why does it take thousands of calls over the past year to be like, all right, you know what? Let's investigate this. What? Look at all these people strapped up outside. Wow. So over the past year, they've generated thousands of calls, emergency calls, including reports of assaults, sexual assaults, fights, disturbances. Whew. A DART warrant is it is an administrative warrant issued by the city attorney's office to address chronic nuisance properties with repeated violations of city ordinances. According to San Antonio Police Department, this motel has been long operated outside the city rules, including allegedly allowing extended stays that stretch for months, a violation for this type of hotel. During Tuesday's operation, officers discovered several rooms, get this, with exterior locks that appear to be modified to keep people inside. What the hell? Bro. Wow. Locks on the outside. Authorities say that this is often a red flag for human trafficking. Officers went room to room throughout the morning. In some cases, they broke windows and deployed drones when they believed people might be hiding inside. Several people were detained during the operation, including individuals found to have outstanding felony and misdemeanor warrants. Others are being questioned to determine whether they were involved in criminal activity or may be victims. Wow. Mamma mia.
SAPD.
Here's a little presser, Tim. We'll play this presser thing first. They spoke with the police. They kind of explain and break down the operation, and then we'll get back to the feed.
SAPD and in coordination with multiple city departments conducted a DART warrant. A DART warrant is an administrative warrant issued by the city attorney's office, usually to address nuisance properties where we've had multiple calls, multiple code violations. It could be anywhere from city ordinance violations to animal related disturbances, homelessness, other issues that need addressing. So the property behind us here, just SAPD alone, in the past year, we've had thousands of calls to this location, anywhere ranging from assaults to sexual assaults to fights to disturbances. And so that, in addition to the city ordinance violations that have been occurring here. I was just talking to one of the city attorneys, was mentioning that they're doing like extended stay. This is a hotel motel, which some of the tenants here have been staying for multiple months, and that's a city ordinance violation. So they're addressing those. While executing the administrative DART warrant, a lot of our officers noticed that there's locks on the outside of the doors that have been modified to.
Look, and there's a guy. Have you noticed that too? To me, he almost looks like just a backdrop of San Antonio or whatever. He's just a backdrop for the cop. You can barely see it on the screen. I'm zoomed in. Let me zoom it out a little bit. There's a homeless person just sleeping right there.
To lock people in. That's usually an indication that there's human trafficking involved. And so we have detectives from our special victims unit talking to witnesses, talking to victims, seeing if anyone is a victim of human trafficking or sexual assault. That's also because we've had multiple reports here of the same, of human trafficking and sexual assault in here. So today's DART warrant, the other city departments include ACS, Development Services, Neighborhood Housing, Metro Health, the Department of Human Services. Like I mentioned, the city attorney's office is out here. Our fire department is out here, as well as the fire marshal. I know that there's a lot of traffic backed up right now. We appreciate everyone's patience while we deal with this administrative warrant, and I'll take any questions right now.
The owners of the hotel, motel, are they based on?
So the city attorney's office is gonna reach out to them, and they're gonna first see all the violations, and they'll have a meeting with them to address those violations. What comes from that, I don't know.
In the locked rooms, did y'all find that victims trapped in there?
So yes, everyone that we've contacted is cooperating with the investigation. That specific question, I'm not sure today, but those rooms, we did find that they have locks on them, and that's an indication where they're trying to lock people in.
The ones that had the locks had people in them?
Today, I don't know. I don't want to tell you yes this morning, but that's a sign that they usually, they have the locks on the outside of the doors to keep people from leaving.
How difficult was it to clear out all these rooms?
Well, you can still see some of our officers still going room by room. It was actually a lot more efficient this morning than we anticipated. So we were going to be here a lot longer, but it looks like they're wrapping up. So again, we just ask the community to bear with us.
I know the operation's still going. I saw them bust a window and they launched a drone in there. Is that because some people are hiding in the room?
We want to make sure, first and foremost, officer safety and just everyone's safety. So if a room was, for instance, locked from the outside, we want to get in there. We want to make sure that nobody is in there, or if there is someone in there, we want to make sure that our officers are prepared when they make entry.
Are the people being detained at this point?
There are some that are being detained.
All right, we're working on that.
In fact, we found multiple people that had felony warrants as well as misdemeanor warrants. Those people are in custody, but then also other people are being detained while we question them to see their participation, or if they're a victim, or if there's anything else that they want to share with us.
You could share a number how many of the detainees at this point?
I don't have that. There's multiple people. Yeah.
Wow. So we have another live situation happening. I'm getting the live stream set up. See if we can squeeze it in. I want to make this full screen.
The other IFB.
A lot of cops. Media response over here. Let me see if I can set this up. Too many windows open. Still happening? Let's see. Yeah. I might check this out too. A lot of cops, man. Look at all those cops. Ooh, door to door.
City Attorney's Office pone para atrás. Y usualmente es porque una locación ha tenido varios múltiples llamadas de policía o de animal care services o code violations, algo así que es un nuisance, que la gente de San Antonio han llamado muchas veces para reportar más. Básicamente, lo del de la policía en un año, de diciembre del 2024 hasta hoy.
Thousands of calls, 911 calls.
Y esos llamados pueden tener disturbances, asaltos, asaltos sexuales, peleas, puede ser todo de eso. Hemos venido miles de veces en
Damn, bro, the amount of cops. Holy crap.
Eso es una cosa local, con el SAPD, con Motel, con
Okay, I'm working on something. Hold on. It's a lot too. Jesus.
Development Services, neighborhood housing, metro health, firemen. Estamos viendo son muchísimos los parciales. No tenemos tantos, pero hay hemos encontrado a varios individuos que tienen felonies y misdemeanors. Ellos sí no están arrestados. También tenemos a mucha gente detenida para ver.
Let me see. So there's a situation happening right now. I'm gonna see if we can cover that too. There we go. Perfect. That's a good screenshot. I don't know if we should switch live streams or just cover both here and update the thumbnail title. All right, just give me a little bit. I'm setting up the new thing. Boom, 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 boom. That's true, Alexandria. That's true. That is a logical thing you say there. Let me see if maybe I can update the title and the thumbnail. Okay. Let me do that. So there's these two people trapped in some type of trench collapse. So let me, can I fit these both in here? Okay. Plus. All right, let me add this to the, give me 1 second. Let me just add this here. This is kind of annoying me. There. Okay, they muted their audio. Let me put this here. Oh, here, actually. So there was a trench collapse. There's a rescue, a live rescue happening right now. Let me get them both on the screen. I'll update the title and thumbnail description. I think you're right. Why waste a notification right now since we just started this one? We might not even have a notification, to be honest with you, but... And look, the cop's taking a pose. Hey! Okay, so let me fix this stuff. There we go. So this trench collapse. Let me see what we can learn about this.
That's some breaking news out of South Yarmouth. Police are asking people to avoid the area of 152 South Shore Drive following a trench collapse. Take a look at that. Our Sky Ranger is over the scene right there, which is nearby the...
Let me show you guys. This is like an overview. Layla sent this.
We have some breaking news out of South Yarmouth. Police are asking people to avoid the area of 152 South Shore
Massachusetts.
Drive
Massachusetts.
Collapse. Take a look at that. Our Sky Ranger is over the scene right there, which is nearby the Skipper's restaurant. We're told workers are trapped. Rescue teams are working on the situation. This right here is a live scene of the situation. Again, workers are trapped there following a trench collapse. This is in Yarmouth, and you could see how many people are around there trying to assist the scene. It looks like a very scary situation, very serious situation. We will follow this. We know at least one worker, though, has been rescued from this collapse.
Wow, workers trapped. Workers trapped. Oh, what happened? Oh, she got off. Damn. Let me see if we find another live. Oops. Let me see if we find another live. That person got off for the live rescue. Wow. News hits. And they did a news hit on this. I guess it was good I didn't start a new live, right?
Have some break.
I feel like this chopper has to be somewhere. Brian Welsh enters guilty plea. Thank you so much, Rainbow Rabbit. Thank you for the 50. Says smash the like button. Thank you so much for the support. Gracias. Oh, I got live feed, by the way, guys. Oh, no, that's not live. Sorry, it said news hit. Damn it. I got excited. I thought we got the helicopter. I just found the news hit. Oh, not to murder. And when asked if married, he said yes. And later acknowledged he wasn't given his guilty plea. Really? What? This is a Roach Motel. Let me see if I can find the exact name of the hotel. I was trying to find a live feed again for that rescue. Maybe Citizen. Boston. Trench collapse. Trench collapse.
Say workers are trapped following a trench collapse. This happened at a work site on South Shore Drive in South Yarmouth around 9:30 this morning. Police say one worker has been freed. Rescue teams are providing life-saving measures. We don't yet know how many other workers are.
Workers trapped, yeah. Let's see if she came back. No, she got off. Oh. Interesting. Man. So this operation in San Antonio is probably gonna take a while, I'm assuming, because they gotta go door to door, clear everything out. The wildest thing to me is that some of these hotel doors are locked from the outside. Oh, that couple of cops are leaving. Nicki Minaj speaks on the violence in Nigeria. What? Oh shit, Nikki, what? Nikki Bun speak. Maybe we'll do that, man. If I have time before I go. Oh. There's some type of event that's going to be hosted by Mike Waltz. It's going to feature Nicki Minaj and faith leaders as they address the violence in Nigeria. So at some point, I guess she's going to come on. Raid. Oh, it never started. That's weird. Very weird. Oh. Wrong title and name. Amazing. Weekly rates. QBed. QBed. QBed Living. San Antonio has 3 stars. That's more than you can say for some places. Somebody here said wouldn't even give it 1 star, but that isn't an option. How is it not? Pulled up and didn't even go in. Bullet holes, door hands are messed up in plain view, windows with boards on them. Just didn't feel safe at all. We looked for another room, and a car next to us with another couple was trying to give away their room. And they had actually went inside and said it was horrible. Let's look for more recent. A week ago, somebody gave it 5 stars. Somebody said needs improvement. They got some 5 stars. This person said the hotel is good, whatever you need. I don't know if I trust her though. Let me see what. She said hotel is good. Whatever you need, they got you. We got you, baby. All right. Damn, man, the spot's blown up. Somebody gave it 2 stars, said you don't want to know. Full of cockroaches, dangerous to shootings, even deaths. Damn, if this is 3 stars in Texas, oof, imagine the 1 and 2 stars. Holy shit. Wow. Has a legitimate rating. 3 stars. That's not that bad. Now it's getting rated for trafficking and drugs and all kinds of stuff, abuse. It's actually not quite bad. It's an acquired taste. Could be fake reviews too, though, you know. Rescues out of the question now. Let me update the title back, and then if we get a live feed, I'll change it back. Notifications. All right. Looks like all the cops, well, a lot of them have left. I guess I wonder if they're done with this raid. Oh yeah, I guess they're done. So that was crazy, man. If you guys saw, probably some of you, most of you saw the beginning, but there was just this raid on this hotel that's had thousands of calls over the year, with a lot of reports of assault, sexual abuse, and all kinds of stuff. Their doors locked from the outside in. So they were suspected, excuse me, human trafficking. And so they did this massive raid and search and going door to door and even breaking windows. And this is in San Antonio, Texas. There was also this live rescue happening. And we had one feed that Layla found on TikTok, and then only a news hit with 50 seconds, a 50-second news hit on YouTube, and now we don't have any kind of visual. Would have been nice to have a visual, but I guess not. Let me just look again one more time. Oops. They said workers. Yeah, no, there's no live stream. Workers were trapped inside of this trench. One was rescued. I don't know how many more were trapped inside, so it would have been nice to have some kind of update on that. And then Nicki Minaj is supposed to be speaking at an event at some point. So if I'm here, maybe we'll cover it for a little bit and see what happens when she gets on. In Nigeria, the violence in Nigeria, I don't know if they're talking about the violence on Christians in Nigeria. I think that might be what it is. So, but I guess I'm going to head off for now. I will be back later. I have like 2 things to do, and then after that, I'll be available for most of the evening. And the connection was good. Cross fingers, connection was good for this live. A couple of lives this morning and last night. So maybe I found the sweet spot. But I also like to keep tinkering to perfect it. You know, don't touch what's not broken, I guess. But maybe I should just leave it. It's working fine. Connection looks good. We're at unfortunately streaming in 1080. I should be able to do 4K, but I guess because it's Comcast crap. And I don't know if Starlink can supplement 4K. It can supplement 1080. I don't think 4K. 4K might be too much for Starlink to back up. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Having to have 2 internet service providers just to get some type of decent connection over here is insane. Because there's no other options. No buttons, right? But anyway, I'm going to head out. I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me. Be safe. A lot of craziness out there. Protect yourselves. Be vigilant. Head on a swivel. You know? Just insanity. Craziness. But at least the guy last night got out safe. Thankfully, nobody got killed last night in that standoff. I'll make a tweet about it. I made a Facebook post. I'll make a tweet. When I get back, I'll make a tweet, and then I'll comment on that last live stream. In case people are looking for an update, mental health crisis. He was taken away. He surrendered. So, all right. Take care. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, following. Thank you for the support. Peace. Bloop, 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 bloop.